Hey y'all, it's Tasha, aka Mama Jim, aka Jim the Butterfly, and I am back again for your cancer. I don't know why I like to say that. Anyway, it's for cancer for the week of November 22nd, going on into the last day of the month, which is the 30th. Then we'll take a small break, shuffle up some cards, and go into your 15 reading. If you're just joining me, thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. To all of my current subscribers, all new subscribers, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, leaving like the greatest comments ever. Y'all know how to y'all know how to make me tell y'all this right now. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just receiving just such positive feedback, and so I'm just elated and happy that I have the opportunity to do so. This video will be for your Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. If you do not know your rising or your moon sign, please go online, do a birth chart calculator search, Google search. You have to know your date of birth. I don't know why I keep saying that. You have to know your actual time of birth and your place of birth to get your rising sign. So let's just get into this thing. The website is up. You can check me out at jimthebutterfly.wix.com/tarot. A list of offerings of services are there with prices. You can send me an email on the site. You can pay for the reading on the site via PayPal. I did have a little video up there. I do have a video up there so y'all can see it. Just telling you about availability. Most of my availability is on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm trying to figure out a way if I can get into it. Probably be some Mondays and some Fridays coming up, but I'll make announcements to let you guys know, what Fridays and Mondays I have off, and I can just sit home and do readings all day long. If you don't already, please take a time to follow me on Instagram if you are on Instagram. I'm Jim, G-E-M, the butterfly _tarot. All right? Listen, we cannot continue on with my music playing. Hold on. Hey! Okay, so look, majority rules in Tasha's house, in Mama Jim's house. The majority want me to shuffle on camera, and they want to hear me ramble and talk about whatever comes out of my head. So it's just like, sorry guys who said I should shuffle off camera. All right, Cancer, Cancer, darling. Hold on. 4 cards, Cancer. Going to take us in, and I am a Cancer moon, so let's see what this is. First card out, you have the Page of Wands. Second card out, 3 of Wands. Fourth card out, the Ace of Pentacles. Ending the month, the 10 of Cups. Straight up, y'all. Like, y'all are ending this month, and I didn't even say y'all, we are ending this month, on a bang. We're starting off with the Page of Wands. And what I feel like what this is saying is, especially for those who have been looking for a job, if you've been looking for a job or looking for have a new interest in a new hobby, do that thing, okay? And whatever this hobby is or job is, I feel like this is something that for a lot of y'all, you've been wanting to do since you've been a kid. With the Page of Wands here, like, you're going to be afforded this opportunity to do something that you really want to put a lot of your energy in. Pages represent children. And children have just a lot of energy. I can see it. I see my niece sometimes. She just run around. I'm like, girl, ain't you tired? Why don't you go sit down someplace? And that's what this Page of Wands is talking about. It's like you're going to be using this energy to really look at, is this feasible? Is this new job feasible? Is this new passion, or this new creativity, this new idea, whatever you have? Is it feasible? And what I find is that it is feasible for you. Moving on into the middle of the week, and near the end of the month, you have the 3 of Wands. So not only are you taking a look at it and you're researching it and you're really just trying to figure out the ins and outs of it, you're actually making plans, and y'all are going to be doing some stuff with it. You're doing it. You understand what I'm saying? And with this card, the 3 of Wands, because you have been, actually, I feel like a lot of y'all already been playing in this thing. I do. You are, yeah, you did. You have been planning the thing, and you're waiting for the ship to come in. Um, you're waiting for some things to come in. Excuse me, y'all. I had a little brain fart just now, and it's coming with the Ace of Pentacles. All right, this opportunity or this job or this new way, this passion, it may be a way for you to bring. It could be a way to bring money into your house. Okay, that's what this is what this is, and it's going to be a good thing. Like I feel like this good energy coming in, just taking you out between the end of this month, leading you on into her. Because like I said, at the end of the month, you have the Ten of Cups, and so it's like whatever this thing is that you've been wanting, is there's this job that you've been wanting, or I just feel like it has to do with some type of passion or career. People who are into definitely music and art, anything that's creative. If you have an opportunity to get into that, do it. Do it. Because it's going to bring you a type of satisfaction that you haven't had in a long time. And I do feel, like I said, it's coming towards you. So just keep your eyes open. You have this new opportunity coming, and it yield some financial it yield some financial gains with this. But overall, it just makes you feel good on the inside. It's like it does good for your soul, like Mama Jam. This is just good for my soul to do this. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So whatever this passion is that you have, take some time, do some research, figure out how you can incorporate this thing into your daily life. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, I didn't know how in the world I was gonna be able to do this. But this is like, this is just so fun for me. I love doing these readings for y'all, and I think that's what this is talking about. I said I'm a Cancer moon, and I feel like this is definitely applying to me too. That you know what, reading tarot cards is a passion. I love doing this. This helps people. You know, it helps me because I learned, and it helps you because you know you're getting the clarity that you need, and everybody in the end ends up happy. You understand what I'm saying? So whatever this is, I encourage people to, if it's a thing of you taking a continuing education course or getting some type of special certificate to get certified in something that you always wanted, do it, y'all. Take the time, take out some time for yourself, put some good old childlike energy in this thing and fervor, and do it because it's going to bring you. It's going to not only bring you some monetary gain, which is always good. You know, money's not everything, but you know what? We can't live on air alone, okay? So it just is what it is. But it's going to bring you some internal happiness, and it just make your environment happier too with this of cups. So that's a good way to end number and going into her. All right? Let's see here, y'all. This here rate, this little thing is just trying to work my nerves. Like ain't nobody want it. I want to hear this song. I like it. A Tripod Quest. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do your monthly. And so for Cancer, and for everyone else too, I'm doing the monthlies a little different. I'm drawing one card general for general energy, one for health. One for love and relationships, one for health and spirituality, one for career and finance, and an advice card. Okay. I dare this thing to go off again because it's messing up. Ooh, hold on. Like a brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, they say shit. All right, Cancerian. What's up for this thing? Love, health, finances, spirituality, career, overall general energy. What we have for Cancerian? Yeah. So, all right, y'all. All right. Overall energy for number is the Wheel of Fortune. Hey. Which is cool. The Wheel of Fortune to me is talking about that you know what, you're gonna be getting what you put back, what you've been putting in. Okay? Like I said, you end the number on a very good note with the Ten of Cups. You're feeling happy, you're feeling satisfied, you're feeling content. And you know what? That energy is carrying right on in number with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, this is like the tables are turning, the tide is turning here. And it's like whatever good you've been putting in, the universe has been seeing it, you know, and you're going to be reaping the goodness that you have put in. Now, again, if you've been a naughty little Cancer, if you haven't been doing what you're supposed to be doing, this Wheel of Fortune is going to show up in another way for you. But I don't like to think like that. I think all, Cancers, we cool people, we're really in touch with our feelings. And I feel like, we don't try to do things maliciously. I try to do things to hurt people's feelings. So I feel like we do have a lot of goodness coming our way. Um, Things are changing. It's and this is a major arcana card. So it's going to be a major shift coming in November. Now, for the love and relationships, you have the High Priestess. So I feel like right now with love is kind of up in the air, whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship. Um, but with this up in the air feeling that love has right now or your relationships have right now, it's not to the point that it just throws you off kilter. Okay? It's not to the point that it makes you feel um, unsure of yourself, because we are talking about the High Priestess here. The High Priestess, she's very sure of herself. She just doesn't reveal her secrets. And that's what it feels like here. Like, whatever's going on in your relationship, especially for those who are in an established bond, or if you're in a marriage type deal, things may be a little hazy right now, but I feel like deep down inside, y'all know things are going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Again, you put in what you needed to put in this relationship. You did your part. And so you're just understanding that things are just going to be going through the motions. Excuse me. That's what this, I do feel like that's what this Wheel of Fortune card is talking about too, that things are just going to be going through the motion. You're going to be beginning things. You're going to be ending things. And, while you have all this energy, this High Priestess in your relationship could make you just feel like, what, I don't really know what's going on, but I know it's going to be all right. Hold to that. Use your intuition. You know what type of love relationship you have with your mate. You know what you know for yourself that if you're single, that the tides are turning for you. Just keep being sure of yourself. It's going to work out. Um, and follow right behind that within the health and spirituality, you have the swords. And so what I feel like with the swords is just like what this Wheel of Fortune says, that all of this negative thinking, this feeling like, what, that you're never going to be able to succeed and get anywhere, that shit is over. Okay? If for y'all who've been suffering some depression or just a very low mood or just feeling like, a low energy, that's leaving. Just know that. That's leaving right now. It's done. Put a fork in me, I'm done, it's done. You've had enough. And I feel like you're gonna be getting up. It's so crazy. It's like this picture is coming alive to me, and I just see this man just standing up, and he's going to be walking away from this thing. You're like, no more. All this energy, the Wheel of Fortune is coming through to sweep all of that out, which is a good thing. That's going to lift your mood. Now, for career and finance, you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is another great card to have. This is a great month for Cancers, okay? Y'all going to be ending the year on a very good note. For career and finance, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like you're going to be taking a great pride in your work and your job, and you're going to be reaping the benefits of this. You even be coming into a little bit of money, or just making some very smart decisions with the money that you already have. Excuse me. Again, the Wheel of Fortune. If you've been doing really well, trying to save your money, trying to cut back on your spending, you're going to see it now. Just in time. In the United States, a lot of people celebrate Christmas. This is just in time for Christmas. You have some money to spend on your family and friends and loved ones, or maybe even on yourself. This card talks about with this queen being here, she's a very nurturing queen. She's very practical. And what I feel like is, for those who have some money that you saved up, you're going to be using it and spending it very wisely. You're going to have enough of it, because if you look at this pentacle, hold on one second, y'all. I'm going to get another pentacle card, and I never even noticed that until just now. But this is a large sum amount of money. Look how big this pinnacle is compared to all of these other little pinnacles. All right, you have a large amount of money, Now, large could be subjective. Some people's large could be 100, some people large can be $2. Whatever it is, it's a good amount of money for you to make a beginning, to use this money to help you to carry on and to help build. And you realize this, Queen of Pentacles. You realize this. The money even comes from a king or a man or a woman who is a pentacle. Virgo, uh, Capricorn, Taurus. Money could be coming in this way. Or this person could be coming in to give you some good advice about what you need to be doing with this money that you have. So, regardless, career wise, money wise, you're going to be having if you put in the work, you're going to be reaping the benefits. Now, as the outcome, or not an outcome, I'm sorry, y'all, as an advice, you have the Two of Wands. And so what I feel like the Two of Wands is, this is you planning, looking ahead, looking forward. This has been the recurring theme for a lot of the readings that I've been doing. A lot of people are looking ahead. They're looking ahead, and I feel like that's typical because we're coming at the end of the year, and you're looking forward to starting something anew with this Wheel of Fortune. You feel in the wheels are turning, and you want to start a new cycle. And so that's what you're going to be doing. Continue to plan. Continue to plan with your relationship. Continue to look forward to the future with your relationships. I know things seem a little, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad, but it's just like, I don't know. Something about it seems a little elusive to me right now, or it may seem a little elusive to you, but I don't feel like that's stopping you. You're still making plans. Some of y'all still making plans today. Y'all making plans for your boo birthday. It's like, because deep down inside, like I said, everything is going to be okay. So it's just like, what, we're just going through a cycle right now. It's going to be all right. I'm just going through a cycle. This cycle is up now. Now that he's gotten up, he's going to be planning. Plan, get your health back in order. Plan to get your mental status back right. Plan to change your perspective on how you look at things. Don't let things bother you so much, because these are thoughts. It may not be what's actually happening, but this is your thought pattern. You're gonna get out of your head and stop letting all your emotions and stuff affect you so much. Now it's gonna affect you. You're a Cancer. We are emotional people sometimes. But I feel like you're gonna get a better handle on it. Plan ahead. Plan ahead. So this is a wonderful way to end the year and the month, Cancer. So good luck to you guys. Have a good night.